So Aisha, from what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the way that I have discovered is Muhammad goes to Bakar. Is that his Bakar?
Abu Bakr.
Abu Bakr.
I like Bakr though.
You like Bakr?
I like that one. Yeah.
So he goes to Bakr and he says,
Abu Bakr. Yeah.
he says, "Hey, Allah told me that."
Well, he how it went was, I want to marry your daughter. He goes, but you're my brother. And then Muhammad said, yeah, but we're brothers in religion. But she's still lawful for me. Other traditions say that he had a dream where Jibreel brought her covered, right? So he saw a dream of her. She was covered, and then it was revealed she's your wife. So he had fantasies of her. So I don't believe that's obviously Gabriel, that's Satan or a demon, if he really had that. So then, all right. So he contracts a marriage. Now, if you go in the search engine, put Aisha, Aisha, and then put 9, N-I. Oh, you know how to spell 9. Why am I spelling it for you? And then dolls. You're going to see sunnah.com. How many dolls? D-O-L-L. Now that one? Not donuts, man. I know I look fatter than before, my friend. Sunan Nasai, the book of marriage. Now notice the grade. It says Sahih.
Uh-huh.
Volume 4, book 26, hadith 3380. Read it for us.
Wait, you said there's a grade. Oh, I see the grade right there.
Yeah, it's Sahih.
The messenger of Allah married.
But who's narrating it? Read who's narrating it.
It was narrated by Aisha. So Aisha herself narrated it.
Yeah.
All right. So personal testimony. The messenger of Allah, referring to Muhammad, married me when I was 6 and consummated the marriage with me when I was 9. And I used to play with dolls.
That's how young she was.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I got a couple questions.
But there's more if you want to read. I mean,
I do want to read it.
Okay,
wait.
The other one is Sahih Muslim. You don't need to click on it, brother. Just stay on the main page.
So here's what I want to talk about here in particular. So I've heard quite a few Muslims go, "Oh, well, she was at the age of maturity."
No, she wasn't.
There's no way.
No, not only that. Islam forbids having images like dolls. But if you read it, when Muhammad took her to the house to then have sex with her, she was playing with dolls. Why? Because the Muslims say because she was premature, hadn't reached puberty, she was allowed to play with dolls. It's when she reached puberty she had to stop. Now they said that she stopped playing with dolls at Khaybar. When the Battle of Khaybar, she was around 14 years old when she reached puberty. So according to the Muslims, she hadn't reached puberty till she was 14.
And where is that?
That's in Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, his commentary in Bukhari, but it'll be here. It'll come up. Scroll down a little bit, brother. Okay, you see it right there? Fath al-Bari, page 143, volume 13. This is the commentary from Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani.
That one right there that he's
where it says Fath al-Bari, where it says narrated Aisha, Sahih Bukhari, good manners and form, al-adab.
Yep.
Now before you read it, when you see in the parentheses at the bottom, this is Sahih Bukhari, volume 8, book 73, hadith 151. Where it says in parentheses, Fath al-Bari, page 143, volume 13. Fath al-Bari is the commentary on Bukhari by Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani.
Gotcha.
He is explaining the hadith. So he's explaining why she was allowed to play with dolls when dolls' images are forbidden. Now read it.
And he's well respected.
He's one of their greatest scholars, brother. When you want to go to the Bukhari and know the commentary, you go to him, Ibn Hajar.
Okay, so this guy's saying that, and he says...
First, he's the hadith. Now, this is the actual hadith from Aisha. But the words in parentheses are
his
him.
words.
So read it.
I used to play with the dolls in the presence of the Prophet, and my girlfriends also used to play with me. When Allah's apostle used to enter, they used to hide themselves, but the Prophet would call them to join and play with me. And then this is his...
parentheses comes from Fath al-Bari, volume 13, page 143.
The commentary says, the playing with the dolls and similar images is forbidden, but it was allowed for Aisha at the time, as she was a little girl, not yet reached the age of puberty.
And then I have the extensive commentary of his in one of my posts. If you guys listening, go to answeringislam.blog. My articles are there. Use the search engine. Also go to Sam. I'm going to spell it out for you guys. Sam, S-H-M-N. So it's Sam Shamoun, but it's Sam, S-A-M, S-H-M-N. And then I think I misspelled it.
We can link it in the description.
Yeah, I'll give it to you later because I misspelled theology when I started URL. I missed the O. So I made a stupid mistake. So it's THELOGY.net, but I'll give it to you later. Yeah, it was a mistake, man. And then Answering Islam. So 4,000 articles, all of it fully documented. And I quote Ibn Hajar, who's being cited by who is considered one of the greatest Salafi scholars of the 20th century, Bin Baz. He's explaining that Ibn Hajar says that Aisha stopped playing with dolls at Khaybar. Why? Because at Khaybar is when she reached puberty, and she was 14 years old. That means they're telling you she didn't reach puberty until she was 14.
Wow.
So when they say she reached puberty, they're lying to you.
Yeah.
And besides, even let's say, for argument's sake, she reached puberty. How does that make her psychologically and physiologically ready to have a 54-year-old man old enough to be her great-grandfather? If you actually look at it, because they get married young. Let's say Muhammad was married at 15. He had a kid. So 15, he had a kid. 30, he's got a grandkid. 45, he can have a great-grandkid, right?
Right.
He's 54. He's old enough to be her great-grandfather.
Yeah, that's wild.
So this shows you how sick, demonic, and wicked these people are that would justify and defend this perverted practice.